All right, let's cut through all the noise. Forget the life hacks, forget the quick fixes. Today, we are going to confront the one thing that actually matters, the brutal, uncomfortable truth about discipline. So, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. Why haven't you achieved your goals? No, I mean, really. Stop for a second. What's the actual, deep down reason you're not where you know you could be? And whatever answer, whatever excuse just popped into your head, I'm willing to bet it's built on a complete and total lie. The lie that your problem is a lack of motivation. We need to tear that entire idea down right here, right now. Look, this lie, it isn't even your fault. It's a myth that's been sold to us by a world that frankly profits from you being inconsistent. It's a feel-good idea that keeps you trapped in that same old cycle of starting, stopping, and getting absolutely nowhere. Because here's the stone-cold truth about motivation. It's just a feeling. It's a chemical rush, a temporary high that gets you excited for a minute, maybe an hour, and then poof, it's gone. Trying to build your life on motivation is like trying to power a city with a single firecracker. You get one bright flash, and then just darkness. You see, success doesn't show up for the people who feel ready. It comes to those who act anyway. It comes to the person who feels tired, who feels lazy, who feels completely uninspired, but they get up and do the damn work regardless. The feeling is totally irrelevant. The action is everything. So this is the real battle, right here. Motivation is a flash of lightning. It's dramatic, it's inspiring, and it's gone in an instant. But discipline is the sun. It just shows up every single day, whether you're in the mood for it or not. One inspires, the other achieves. And you have to understand this. Discipline is not some magic personality traits you're either born with or you're not. It's a choice, a decision you make over and over and over again. It is simply the act of showing up, especially on the days when every fiber of your being is screaming at you to just quit. And let's be perfectly clear about something. This path, it is not comfortable. It's not supposed to be. It is built on sacrifice. It demands that you look at the easy road and the hard road, and you consciously choose the hard one every single day. So let's just see how this plays out over time. I want you to imagine two people. Picture them in your head. They're starting with the exact same talent, the same opportunities, the same potential. They are standing at the exact same starting line. Now, one person decides they're going to wait for motivation to strike. The other one just gets to work. After 1 year, you can barely tell the difference. One burns bright and then fades, while the other just quietly accumulates the wins. But fast forward to 3 years. Suddenly, the gap between them isn't small anymore, it's massive. It is undeniable. And by year 5, well, the results are inevitable. One person's life is defined by regret. The other's is defined by pride. Those tiny, seemingly insignificant daily choices created two completely different destinies. So how does that even happen? It's not magic. It's a simple, almost mechanical process. You start with small, repeated actions. Those actions, done daily, become ingrained habits. Over time, those habits begin to shape your core identity. And your identity, well, that creates your inevitable destiny. See, it's not magic, it's just math. And all of this boils down to a choice you have to make every single day. But here's the twist. It's not a choice between comfort and discomfort. It is a choice between two different kinds of pain. On one hand, you have the pain of discipline. It's temporary, it requires effort, but it builds strength. On the other hand, you have the pain of regret. And that pain, that lasts a lifetime. It's the what if that will haunt you forever. And this might be the harshest truth of all. Nobody is coming to save you. No one is going to do the work for you. That responsibility is 100% yours. And yes, that's a heavy weight to carry, but it is also the source of all your power. So if you're sitting there waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel ready, you've got it completely backward. You don't think your way into taking action. You act your way into thinking the right way. It's the action that builds your confidence. It's the action that gives you clarity. It's the action that creates momentum. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. I want you to think about it this way. Every single action you take is a vote. It's a vote for the type of person you are becoming. Getting up when the alarm goes off? That's a vote. Hitting the snooze button? That's also a vote. So the only question is, who are you voting for today? So it all comes down to this one simple question: the temporary, strengthening pain of discipline, or the lifelong, soul crushing pain of regret. Which one will you choose? Because your future isn't some far off destination you'll deal with later. No, it is being forged right now, today, in this very moment, by the choice you are about to make. If this gave you the clarity you needed, subscribe for more truth that lead to real growth. The time for just watching is over. Go do the work.